new here, I'm Kelly. This is my beautiful best friend, Christina. We make videos all about fashion, and today we are sharing with you our top 10 style secrets for women over 40. These are all of our absolute favorite tips and tricks that we have learned over the past 3 years doing YouTube. Things that we really use to help ourselves to look and feel our very best, and we're sharing them with you in the hopes that it will do the same for you.
Absolutely. And if you are new here and you are someone who loves fashion or just are trying to dabble a little bit in fashion, you want to know what the latest trends are, you want to see some hauls, you might want to know some tips and tricks, then definitely consider subscribing down below. We would love to have you join the Mommy's Makeup and Moscato family.
So our first style tip is one that a lot of women struggle with and get stuck on, and that is getting stuck on size. You go to the store, you know your sizes, and that's it. You think that you have to wear that size, but sometimes that just doesn't work out. I know for me personally, when it comes to dresses, I have broader shoulders, a wider back, so if there is a zipper up the back of the dress, I'm going to have to size up, sometimes even 2 sizes up, but it's okay because nobody sees the tag inside except for me. So it's more important to look and feel your best in something rather than just get stuck in being a certain size.
Absolutely. And you know, I noticed that for myself, especially with these bigger, baggier sweaters that are out, I would try on a size medium or a size large and I would see, oh wow, I'm really floating in this sweater. Okay, well, I guess this sweater is just not meant for me. Versus now, I know better. I know, hey, I may have to pick up that size small or that extra small because it maybe fits my silhouette a little bit better, gives me a little bit more shape, and that way I'm still able to enjoy that beautiful color or that print that I'm loving.
So our second piece of style advice is to give it a try. Just like we tell our kids, try it, you might like it, you never know until you try it. This also applies to fashion. So we have heard so many women say, I can't wear high-waisted jeans, or I can't wear off-the-shoulder tops. Try, and try again, because sometimes you might not be able to wear that particular pair, but if you go out and try some other brands, you may find that you actually really like it. So just give things a chance, try them on your body, see how they make you feel, even take a picture, but give it a try.
Absolutely. And I know that this particularly really resonates with me because when high-waisted jeans came out, Kelly kept saying, oh, like try the high-waisted, and I kept saying, it's not working for my body, I don't know, I feel like my belly is sticking out. But then I realized that, oh, some of these other little details, things like fabric or having exposed buttons, those kinds of details really allowed me to be able to wear high-waisted jeans, and I found that they were actually very flattering on my body shape.
So our third style tip is to highlight one feature, not everything. And what we mean is really think about what is your strength? What is it that you want to highlight? Sometimes it might be different depending on, what you decide to wear. But if you want to show off, your chest area or your décolletage, maybe going for something that is more revealing on top, but a little bit longer and more covered on the bottom. If you're looking to show off some long, beautiful legs, going for something that is a little bit shorter but a little bit more covered up on top. So think about your strength and really play up that strength while keeping the rest of your look a little bit understated.
Absolutely. And I also noticed that for myself, when I had gained some weight because of health issues, my whole purpose of dressing was just to conceal everything. I wasn't highlighting any of my strengths. So even if you find that your smile or your hair or your eyes are your strength, then really just play up, drawing people's attention towards your face. And remember that you have to accept yourself. You have to love yourself in order for other people to really appreciate that beauty as well.
So our next style tip has to do with those little details, really paying attention to the details. Things like the proper fit, the fabric being a good quality fabric, not having a bunch of wrinkles going on in your clothing. Some of those little details can really make or break a look.
Yeah, and this can be something you can fall prey to, especially if maybe you have gone up in weight, gone down in weight, or maybe you found something that was on sale and so it was such a good deal, so that's why you're wearing it. However, it doesn't exactly fit the way that it really should. So if you pay attention to those details, you'll never have buyer's remorse and you'll always be wearing things that make you feel confident and beautiful.
So if there is one thing that I think that Christina and I have really learned so much in the last 3 years of doing this channel, it is getting to know our bodies and what really works for us. And there is no easier way to do that than by seeing yourself on camera time and time again. You really learn what does and doesn't work for you. And sometimes it can be a bit of a surprise, but once you figure it out, it is life-changing, especially when you are out shopping or online shopping. So we're talking about things like if you find that a wrap style shirt or dress really works for you, then keep that in mind when you're shopping. It makes it so much easier if you just know this style of dress is going to work on my body. I'm going to look for something in that style. And this can apply to all types of things like necklines, dress styles, hemlines. It just makes shopping fun and easy.
Absolutely. And you don't have to have a YouTube channel in order to figure out what works for your body. I would definitely recommend just, taking a little selfie of yourself in your outfit in the mirror. You'll be able to see yourself from a different angle versus with your own eye. I don't know what it is about pictures, but they just don't lie. And also really pay attention to other people. They will give you compliments when there's something that looks good on you. They might compliment the color or they may compliment the style. So those are key pointers to give you the clue on what looks good on your body and what's really working for your style.
And that leads right into our next tip, which is to know your colors. So knowing your colors is also a great way to really make sure that you are looking your best in your clothing. So we did a video on this all about like finding your perfect colors. Definitely go back and watch that. We'll make sure to link it down below. But once you find those colors that are really flattering on you, it also makes shopping easier because when you're stuck between, choosing the black or the emerald green, you're going to remember, oh, the emerald green really brings out my tones and my eye color, and I get lots of compliments on it. So colors are so important for looking and feeling your best.
Absolutely. And for me, I knew before, well, black looks really good on me. So if you had gone into my closet, you would have just seen the whole uniform of just black tops, black bottoms, everything was black. However, of course, over time, I've realized that, well, okay, black still does look very good on my skin tone and my hair. There are all of these other colors that also look good on me. So for me, when I know my colors now, it's more or less the colors that really do not flatter me versus really honing in on one or two colors that I'm only going to have in my wardrobe. I'm much more experimental now.
So this tip is one we have definitely touched on many times, and that is to save on trends and splurge on essentials. So of course, a lot of our content revolves around saving and budget-friendly pieces, and that's because when Christina and I are shopping for the latest trends, some cute tops, things like that, we're really trying to save on those items that are going to be very seasonal and they probably won't stay in our wardrobe long term. However, when we are buying classic pieces, those really versatile pieces that we know we're going to have for years, those staple items, that's where we're going to be willing to spend a little bit more.
Yeah, and I think that for myself, I noticed that I used to in the past be so fearful of having a buyer's remorse that I would just buy everything that was like budget friendly. And Kelly was on the other end where she was maybe splurging a little bit more often on items that weren't her basics. However, just given our experience with this channel, we now both know these are our basics. For example, our jeans. We both feel like investing in a good quality pair of jeans because that is pretty much something that we wear almost on a daily basis is really worth it for us. However, maybe those tops that, get changed out or a little bit trendier, those are not things that we're going to invest in as much. So just kind of learning what it is that you wear the most frequently and then investing in that really is the smartest way.
So our next tip is less is more. And this really has a lot to do with those add-on pieces, those accessories. So whether it is jewelry or lots of different colors going on, keeping things a little bit simpler really does give you a more classy and elegant look. So if you're going for jewelry, you'll notice for us, we're looking at a lot of very delicate pieces. If we have a statement earring, then we are not loading on a necklace. We're keeping things kind of proportionate. So big earring, no necklace, maybe very little going on, something simple. Or if we have, a larger necklace, then maybe we have a stud or no earrings at all. So just simplifying your look, maybe keeping one statement piece in an outfit. And also, this can also apply to colors, not a whole bunch of different colors and patterns competing with each other. Just keeping things simple. Less really can be more.
Absolutely. And I think that I had a problem before with logos. So it wasn't so much much on my clothing as it was I might be wearing a Tory Burch shoe with a Tory Burch belt with a Tory Burch bag, or it might have been all Coach or something like that. You would have thought that I was probably getting some sort of like promotional payment for like, for Tory Burch or for Coach, but really it was just, oh, I love these pieces. And now I find that when I just add one maybe designer bag or element to my outfit, it just looks a lot more effortless, a lot classier, and a lot more appropriate.
So the next thing that we recommend is to share some personality in your look. So for us, that might mean, embracing a certain style and adding little elements to an outfit just to share some of that. So for me, I definitely feel like I have kind of grown into a more like feminine, girly style. So sometimes that might just be using a pink bag with an outfit or adding a little pearl accent to something. But whatever your style is, just sharing that little element of personality that makes it unique to you and really shows a little bit of who you are.
Absolutely. And for me, I think I started with a little bit more of like a athletic style. I played sports, and so that kind of really blended right into when I was a mother with very young children. But just like anything, you grow as a person, and I feel like now I gravitate towards more of those classic type of looks. So if you're someone and you're kind of thinking, well, gosh, what exactly is my personal style? We actually created a video. We will link it down below. It really does go through some of the helpful tips to help you find your own personal style.
And last but not least, the tip that we want to share is to remember that style is from head to toe. So of course, what you're wearing is a big part of it. It's a big part of what we share on our channel each week. But really, your style also involves things like your hairstyle, your makeup, all of those things. Even wearing a smile really adds to your look. So when you are putting together a look, definitely consider all of those little details, taking care of your nails. All of that together is really going to make you look and feel your very best and give you a great style.
Absolutely. And this is what I used to do so much before, where I would get dressed and then I would take one of those little claw hair clips and I would just stick my hair up. And so of course I look back on pictures and I'm like, oh, why is my hair, pulled up in the back? I should have it down, or I should have put some curls or something in it. So definitely making sure that you're paying attention to those little details, making sure your makeup is on, your hair is done, your nails are done, definitely will just make you look a lot more polished and put together.
So we hope you guys enjoy these 10 style secrets, and they will help you to look and feel your very best. And until next time, bye!